So what's going on, guys? Riotbox here, and welcome back to another episode of MotoGP 20. And today we're going to be heading into the next two rounds, San Marino and Aragon. So let's see how we get on with our KTM. Development has now finished on the next node for the engine and the frame, and I've decided the bike is a bit unstable and it kind of handles like shit, really. But let's focus now. I'm happy with the engine. Let's focus. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I've done this thing. You can only do one of these paths. For God's sake. I need to get this upgrade here. So what we're going to do, we're going to get everyone, all hands on deck, onto development for the frame. I need everyone. Pretty much as many people. 850 points per week. So we advance. Now we've got... So maybe this node over here will make the bike feel a little bit better. We'll see. But I need to do this one here. And then maybe aero will help. Or even the electronics. Anti-wheelie. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, get this on. So then in the championship we are just 9 points clear of Mir and 23 points clear of Rin. So the Suzukis, they're going to be getting into a bit of an inter-team rivalry soon, so we've got to just pick up as many points as possible. So let's head out to the next round and see how we get on. So then we squeeze through into Q2 just behind Nakagami and just ahead of Miller, Rossi, Lecuona, Zarco, Crusher. Very quick riders left out in Q1, so let's get straight into qualifying. So let's see if we can get ourselves on the front row, or at least the second row. Get us near the front so we can actually fight for the podium and potentially the win. We need to get in the battle with Suzuki again. So we're about 4 tenths off, and it is Nakagami setting the pace again here, and he's just decked. Just the final corner to go on this opening lap here in Q2. Chuck it in, just about hit the apex, run out onto the rumble strip and across the line. 32.4, that's enough for middle of the second row. Can we go again? Oh, I've decked it again. The front end, when you're pushing it in qualifying, you just, the front end on this KTM isn't stable on the brakes. That's why in the race I have to really, take it easy. But there you go. Nakagami pole, Mir second. Rin's behind us, so at least we beat one of the Suzukis. It's the wrong Suzuki, because Mir is just 9 points off of us in the championship. So tyres wise then, I'm going to go for medium front, medium rear. A little bit more safe, I think. 7 lap race here. And crucially, wow, Mir, hard front tyre. Now that's either going to work for him or not. So let's see if we can jump him early on. A hard front tyre from Mir. If he jumped Nakagami off of the start, we could be waving goodbye to Mir. So let's see. Oh, here's Rins, the Suzukis. They get decent starts. And he's coming up our inside. Oh, look at that. Who's that? It's Binder on the outside. Oliveira's hit the deck. So I've been duffed up by my teammate. We're down into P9. Luckily Nakagami still leads. Let's see if we get Rins back on the brakes. He's good. He's solid on the brakes, but we get him back. There we go. So absolutely flying out the blocks is Brad Binder, our teammate. He's been doing really well the last few races. Maverick. Let's see if we get him. He's been beaten up at the start of a few of these races, and this is another one of them. Binder then doing bits for us, getting ahead of Mir, our championship rival. Oh, Vinales almost clipping our rear there. He's got a decent run out of that, but he hasn't got the legs to get ahead of us into turn 11. So Mir, you know what? I think he's gone for the wrong tyres. He seems to be dropping back. Brad Binder with the pace, going after Nakagami. I feel like I've got more pace than Mir, at least early on. So let's see if we can use that. Let's see if we can jump him. Whoa! Brake checking there into the final corner. Yeah, Mir's definitely... Oh, for God's sake. Mir's definitely struggling. Vinales has gone backwards too. So let's see, can we get ahead of Mir? Let's jump him early on. Give ourselves a bit more breathing room in the championship again. Got to get the overtake done. Bearing in mind he's already put 1 lap on his hard tyres now, so they'll be up to temperature a little bit better. I have a feeling could have got away with a soft front tyre. Actually no, it would have got too hot. It would have got too hot, especially after the first few laps. We'd have just chewed through it. So Mir, pulling away a little bit. Close back in on the brakes, but we've ran it way too deep into turn 8. We're going to have to try again. Bagnaya's right with us now. Oh, he's through. Fast Ducati, and here's Rins. Here's the other Suzuki. So that has cost us that mistake out braking ourselves. Here, I am going to be committed into turn 11. Yeah, we get the job done. Nice and easy, overtake that. AI can be very cautious into that turn 11, but I like to be nice and aggressive. It pays off. And we're back on the back of Mir, and look who leads now. Brad Binder leading for KTM. Factory KTM team coming really nice come the end of the season. I don't know where Paul Espargaro is. He was doing well early on in the season. Now late in the season he seems to have backed off. He's in P11 right now, I think. 33.7 from Binder, which is about a second quicker than us. So I think we're stuck a little bit. 33.6 from Morbidelli. Everyone's up in their pace. Mir is going to struggle. We need to get past him ASAP. I can't afford to outbrake myself. Bagnaia is there. Rins is there too. This championship is yo-yoing at each round. Mir closes in, we pull out again. Mir did take the lead temporarily, but he's the one to watch at the minute. Nakagami throwing in a surprise result too. Could get a podium. I need to use some power mode too, so I'm going to use it up. Hopefully we can close up on Mir. Take a much tighter line than the AI do through here. Seems to work for me. Compromises us a little bit though. Right, slipstream, very powerful, nice and aggressive through turn 11. A little lift, back on the power, a little bit wide, and then brake just before the entry at turn 12. Back into power mode 1, drop it in second gear at turn 13. A little bit wide there, and a huge stoppy into 14. Absolutely terrible in the final corner. That was a good little lap. Binder 33.2, 34.2 from us, so we've improved, but that final corner cost us. We would have been in the 33s for sure, but Mir now catching up to Nakagami. Mir's front hard tyre is going to be coming to him right now. So I don't know, I haven't got the consistency on the KTM yet. We've been very lucky in the championship to be where we are. Had quite a few wet races which we've been able to make the most of. It's just on the brakes. I have no confidence on the brakes. Absolutely none. So out of turn 8 then, we've only got, what, 3 laps after this one. I need to fully prepare to have to overtake Nakagami. We're running wide there into turn 10. Mir's going to get past Nakagami, and then I'm going to have to get past Nakagami and try and close the gap again up to Mir. Come on, commit through 11. This is our best sector. Out wide a little bit as I'm pushing, braking just before the entry at turn 12. Then you carry a nice line through here. A little bit wide there, but who gives a shit? 8 tenths off of Mir. Starting to get some heat in the front tyres. A little bit of overheating, but it shows we're pushing, I guess. But at the minute, medium front, medium rear is definitely the best combo around this track, at least for me. Right, I'm going for fastest lap on this lap. 33.8, that is our personal best. Can we get into a low 33s on this lap? That has to be the aim. Nakagami has to be holding up Mir. Yeah, Mir's going for it. He's going for it. Ooh, Nakagami holding on for now. But the battling will help us out. Come on, flick it over. Decent run out of turn 6. Palmo 2. Throwing everything I've got at this lap here. This is the lap we have to close back up to these guys on, and we're doing just that for now. Good little run. Just under 4/10 off. Blast out of here. Mir's going to get the hurry up now. He's going to have to get past Nakagami, isn't he? Back into Palmo 1 now. A little bit wide at turn 11. This time let's neaten it up, because we're on the back of them. Oh, a bit of a stoppie into 14. Don't run wide into the final corner this time. Right, is Mir going to be able to get past Nakagami? Ooh, it's all very tight here. Only got 2 laps to go. Come on, KTM. We got the legs. 33-1 from Binder. 33-1 from us as well. And we're through. No, we're not. Come on. Get him back. Oh. This is tight. We've only got this lap and the next one to go, and it's the battle for second place. Nakagami's holding on for now from that pole position. Brad Binder out of nowhere, coming from behind us to get into the lead of this Grand Prix, and he's holding it for now. Oh, out wide. No pressure behind from Bagnaia. Oh, stopping into turn 8. Come on. Two tenths off now. Oh, can't get past him. Mir's lining up Nakagami. Oh, wide at turn, exit at turn 11. Flick it into 12 on the brakes again. Down second gear through 13. Mir's the wrong side to do anything. Oh. I'm the wrong side of Mir to do anything. It's going to come down to this final lap. That last sector is our opportunity. It is our opportunity. We've lost a bit of time sat in behind these guys. 33 flat from Binder. Absolutely unstoppable pace on the KTM there. I was able to match him when we had clear air, but at the minute, sat in behind. Ugh, and it's crucial, absolutely crucial, that we get the jump on Mir. If Mir picks off Nakagami on this last lap, and we're stuck in 4th, he's going to gain more points on us. Come on. Come on, let's go. I've got Palmo 2 as well. I've got loads of fuel. It's going to be the last sector if we're going to get Mir. Oh, maybe not. No, deep. Just slither around his outside. Nakagami's holding us up. Is Mir going to go for it? No. Drop it down to first gear. Come on. Blast out of turn 10. Come on. Go get him. Here we go. Gaining with the slipstream. Again, we're on the outside. Ah. It's going to be a final corner job here. Holding on for dear life. Brake as late as we can. Flick it in. Oh no, not able to do it. Wheelie and Binder takes the win from Nakagami, Mir, and we're just off the podium in P4. And he's going to close up a few points. At least Renz was only P8, I guess. 6 points off is Mir. This is getting really, really close. Binder's climbing up the championship, up into P6 now, 54 points off. I don't think he could win it, because I doubt he's going to keep winning race after race, but we've got to keep an eye on him. But him winning races is helping us out in the championship for the team and constructors, so it's not doing any harm. So we can start development of this node here for the frame. So let's get everyone on that. Right then, we've got everyone on the frame development, which means 3 weeks and we're going to get that next node. I've also got research going on here for the electronics, so we might be able to bag an anti-wheelie upgrade before the end of the season. That is the hope. But for now, we're going to head out to Aragon and see whether we can keep Mir at bay in the championship. Absolutely diabolical pace here in Aragon. We're going to be in stone dead last. I don't know what it is about this track, but in qualifying I always tend to struggle. Don't even think we were going that slowly, but obviously we were. Blast out the final corner then, running a little bit wide, struggle for traction, to the line, 47.6, it's only good enough for P9. And I haven't got the fuel to go for another lap, so we're just going to have to suck it up and go again in the race. Not looking forward to this one, but it's Nakagami that managed to get through. Fastest in Q1. Who was on pole then? Maverick Vinales. Right, medium front, medium rear will do me. I can't afford any hard tyres, so let's go racing. Who's on the front row? At least the Suzukis are on the second row, I guess. Nakagami up there again. Doing well today. But let's see how we get on then in the race. Very much trying to get up into the points. We're back here with the Repsol Hondas. Let's go then. An absolutely huge wheelie off the line, which is going to cost us. Come on, into turn number 1. Oh, who's that? It's Morbidelli and a Suzuki. Oh, carnage into turn 1. Let's take a replay. Let's see if we can see from our angle. We got a huge wheelie off at the start. Jock it into turn 1. We did alright. No, you can't see the contact, but you can see the aftermath there. So let's see if we can find out. Right then, let's follow Rins into turn 1. I think it was him and Morbidelli that made contact. Rins on the outside there. Flowing round. And oh, Morbidelli just drifted up the inside. Look, here he comes. Drifting. Oh, here he comes then. Into turn 1. Look at him sideways. And then their lines, they just collide, and Rins unfortunate to be collected. And it was looking like Mir was the only one really in the championship now for Suzuki. But let's see them. At least that's going to give us a bit more breathing room. And 2 riders out give us 3 positions. And let's see if we can get Lecuona, our sort of rival at times. Oh man, we've got to watch out Aprilia. And if you remember all the way back to the start of the series, we did have a 2-season stint at Aprilia. First season we developed the bike, second season we won the championship. That was back in season, what, 3 and 4 of this? We're on season 8 now. So, absolutely mad to think that we're on season 8. And way back in season 3 and 4, we were on the Aprilia. And I'm under pressure from the Tech 3. He just comes clean round our outside. You can just tell we haven't got the pace here. I don't know what it is about Aragon. The AI very strong. Let's see if we break into the top 10. Doesn't look like Mir's having as a successful race as he has in the last few, so we might be alright. Let's see if we can use a power mode 2 to keep with the Avintia Ducati. Last year's Ducati, of course, so... Whoa! Look at that on the brakes. Nicely past Zarco. This turn 16, which becomes turn 17. It's a tricky old one, and Zarco just swooped underneath of us. Nothing we can do, but we're pushing pole through there. Come on, pole, don't hold us up. We're probably going to have some better race pace here. Flick it underneath a pole. Squeeze him out. Sorry, mate. We're in a championship battle. We've only got 2 episodes left after this one. 5 races left. The last race will probably be a triple header the last episode, unless I decide to split it over 2 and do a longer race for the finale. We'll see what happens with the championship. On the brakes then, can we close in on Valentino on the factory Yamaha? Not quite. It sort of creeps up on you, that corner. You have to be so careful, and I'm just too eager on the brakes so far. Let's see if we can sort that out. But we're alright. Mir is only in P8 and we're in P12, and I think we could probably maybe catch up to him, so let's see. Tucked in the slipstream. On the brakes for the final corner. Into 16. Yes, Binder doing bits for us, getting ahead of Mir. I'm not doing myself any favours for so wide. Bagnaia leads from Dovi. Vinales, Oliveira, Quattararo. Morbidelli's obviously out of the race, I imagine, or right at the back. So, different story here today, different track, different riders doing well. So, suiting the Ducati, or the Miller struggling. And I'm surprised Mir isn't further up the order. Ooh, I need to find a way past the doctor here. Got our teammate behind us. Maybe we could do something here at the flip-flop. Run deep and we'll get the inside line. That's the tactic. And it seems to work. We've got this tricky turn 10. Had to be so patient around turn 10. Whoa. Made it work for us. So that's P11. Mir's in P9. And Miller looks like he might be poised to get the Suzuki, man. Whoa! I had an awful run through there. And Valentino getting very excited. So Miller has passed Mir down the straight. Suppose you could expect that from a Ducati. And here we are, the two championship rivals, Mir and ourselves, fighting for P10 and 11. But this is perfect for us, considering the awful qualifying we had, the not so great race pace we have here today. So it might just pay off for us. Round turn 3. Come on. Ooh. That rumble strip, it just glues you out to the outside of this track. So we're just over halfway through the race, so nothing to worry about. Plenty of time as long as we don't drop off the pace. Nakagami's falling back through the order. And we just got to be clever about how we get Mir. Drop it down to first gear. Oh, a little bit wide, but we get it turned. Miller's going to be getting past Nakagami down the straight. The Ducati is just too quick in a straight line. Speaking of Ducati, Zarco's back on our case behind, and here we go. Oh, stop being in contact with the Suzuki. Has Mir gone for that hard tyre again? I know one of them did, but I don't know if it was Rins or Mir. I'd love to know. Zarco briefly popped into the picture there. Right, time to blast down the straight, see if we can get Mir. I'm pretty much marginal for fuel, so I can't really use power mode 2. Zarco's sticking with us. Come on, come on. Oh, it's such a tricky corner, this last sector. Bagnaia 48.4. The Ducatis are going quick. I've got one all over my case. It might be last year's Ducati, but it's still a Duke. And I was correct. Miller did get past Nakagami. Now it's mine and Mir's turn to try and have a go at the Honda man. The flip-flop, we've only got one more lap again to get Mir. It's the same scenario as the last race, but Mir beat us. Can we beat Mir this time? If not, Mir's doing everything he can, given the circumstances, just to claw back at us in the championship again. Making it work around the outside. If we can get a stop, we run deep again. That line just isn't working for us. I just get drawn in by the fact that we're braking later. I'm like, yes. Zarco and Rossi behind battling. This is our chance. Power mode 2 on Mir. Yes. He's braked way too early. I got power mode 2 to go for days. I got enough to go to the end of this race in power mode 2. Have I got the grip? We're out so wide. Oh, wrestling. Mir's struggling. Nah, he's out of it. He is not going to be able to fight us this race. I could get the chance of getting Nakagami. And I say Mir's not got a shot. He's right back on the back of us again. Power mode 1 into the straights. I don't think I'm going to be able to get Nakagami now. Mir's under pressure behind. He's got Valentino and Zarco all over the back of him. He could lose out multiple points here to us. Zarco's through. And Valentino's going to be next. I don't know what's up with Mir, but he's struggling here. Right, just the final corner to go. As long as we don't make any mistakes, we should bring it home for P10, which will be good damage limitation considering Mir's behind us. and Rossi wasn't able to get past Mir either. So 2 positions ahead of Mir, that's the important thing. And that's P10. P10, not ideal, but you know, I will take it. I will take it all day long. In terms of the championship then, Mir just 8 points behind us still. He's still in it. Quattararo's up to 3rd with 30 points off of us, so it could all suddenly turn and flip. Rins with another DNF, so not ideal for him. So that has been it for today's episode. I really do hope you have enjoyed this one. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Get subscribed to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.